Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession. Please be seated. Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2021 commencement ceremony for the degree recipients of the bachelor's degree programs conducted by the University at Buffalo, the State University of New York, in partnership with the Singapore Institute of Management. To begin the ceremony, it is my privilege to introduce the distinguished members of our platform party. Starting from the extreme left side of the stage, second row, we have Ms. Hayley King, Director, Higher Education, SIM. Dr. Kevin McKelvey, Resident Director, SIMUB Programs, University at Buffalo. At your extreme left side of the stage, first row, we have Dr. Timothy Chan, Vice Provost of SIM. And Professor Nojin Kwak, Vice Provost for International Education, University at Buffalo. At your extreme right, second row, we have Mr. Joseph Hindrawan, Associate Vice Provost for Overseas Programs and Partnerships, University at Buffalo. Mr. Lim Kwan Meng, Director, Academic Partner Development and Management, SIM. Ms. Candice Pagoda, Assistant Resident Director, SIMUB Programs, University at Buffalo. At your extreme right, first row, we have Professor Deborah Street, Professor, Department of Sociology, University at Buffalo. Professor Wei Kwok Ki, Provost of SIM. I would now like to invite Professor Wei Kwok Ki, Provost of SIM, to deliver the welcome address. Professor Wei, please.
Professor Nojin Kwak, Vice Provost for International Education, University at Buffalo, the State University of New York. Distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like to welcome everyone to the 2021 SIM University at Buffalo, the State University of New York Commencement. Today is a special occasion. Last year, with limitations imposed by the pandemic, we had to hold our ceremony virtually. This year, we are able to proceed with a physical one with safe management precautionary measure in place. Thus, it is with great pleasure that I'm standing here today addressing all of you face to face. Congratulations, class of 2021. There are 495 of you graduating over these 2 years. I'm sure this is a memorable occasion for you. Your learning journey over the past years has been nothing short of turbulence. As the world grappled with the effect of a pandemic, you had to quickly pivot to online learning and adapt to limited physical interactions with your lecturers and fellow classmates. Even though it has been unpredictable and fluid over the course of your program, you have proven to be adaptable and resilient. I'm proud of all of you for your perseverance and happy to announce that 73% of you are graduating with the Nathan Honor. This is not a small feat, especially against the backdrop of COVID-19. You deserve a pat on the back of this amazing accomplishment. I'm sure that one very important contributing factor to your achievement is the strong support from your family members and loved ones. If they are here today with you, do take a moment to show them your appreciation after this ceremony. SIM partnership with University at Buffalo in offering undergraduate degree programs started back in 2004. After 17 amazing years, SIM is presently one of University at Buffalo's largest overseas academic partner, offering undergraduate programs across diverse fields. University at Buffalo is a leading public research university in the United States. Besides being the top public university in the New York State, it is ranked among the top 40 in the whole nation. Graduates, you should be proud that you'll be joining more than 5,000 others who have gone through the same rigorous academic route before you. As you embark on the next chapter of your life, you will soon find out that the road of adaptation and learning has just begun again. The pandemic has caused major shifts in how businesses operate in the last 2 years. Many have adjusted and revamped their processes by taking advantage of new technological trends. You will have heard of the term, the new normal, many times by now. This means that you are likely to head into work environment that consists of hybrid workplaces, video conferencing, remote working, and flexible work arrangement. This trend is likely to continue as Singapore learns to live with COVID-19 as an endemic. What then are the implications of these changes to you? What mindset shift do you need to be workforce ready? First, you have to be receptive to change. Besides looking at skill-based competencies, employers nowadays are focusing on soft skills. With the consistent changes in the business landscape, they will want to know if you have the capability to embrace uncertainty and adjust quickly to new and different situations. You have to demonstrate you are able to work well in ambiguity. Second, you need to be able to seize opportunity as they come. Even though there are signs that our economic and labor market are improving, you may find that the path to job seeking is not as straightforward as you may have imagined. While many companies have closed down over the course of the pandemic, there are many others which have been set up. Do not despair if you have not found your dream job yet. Stay curious and be willing to step out of your comfort zone. to try new things, you may be surprised that a particular sector that you have not explored before may end up to be a perfect match for your capability. Third, which is probably the most important, never stop learning. Having a degree from University at Buffalo is a good start. From here on, you will find that to navigate work life successfully, you will be required to learn continually. Tap on all possible opportunity to upskill, build up your knowledge, and keep yourself relevant. At SIM, we hope to be a part of your continued learning journey throughout the different stages of your life. You will always have the opportunity to come back to us to pick up new skills. So check in with us should you need any support for your professional development. We will be happy to help you with the wide range of programs, internship, even potential job offering in partnership with numerous industrial partners. Graduates, you have already shown great mental and emotional resolve in pushing through the challenge caused by the pandemic over the past 2 years. I'm certain that such grit and determination, you will not only survive, but thrive in the new normal. As you forge ahead in your professional journey, do stay connected with us at University at Buffalo and SIM. Through our alumni office, we'll be very much like to hear of you, hear of your success, and share in your story. Once again, congratulations to all of you. You are truly an inspiration to us all, and I wish you the very best for your future endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Wei. We will now watch a video recording of the commencement address by Professor Satish Tripathi, President of the University at Buffalo.
On behalf of the entire University at Buffalo community, greetings. It is my pleasure to welcome all of the family members, friends, and our UBSIM colleagues who are joining us for this historic celebration. Today marks not only a major milestone for our graduates, but for our university community as we honor the 175th anniversary of UB's founding. Although I deeply regret that circumstances prevent me from recognizing our graduates in person, please know how delighted and honored I am to be among the first to congratulate the UBSIM class of 2021. Graduates, you have made all of us very proud. When you joined our scholarly community, you could not have imagined that you would be completing your degree requirements in the throes of a global pandemic. And yet, despite the turbulence, you adapted. Amid the uncertainty, you persevered. And through it all, you showed an exceptional capacity for resilience. In physics, resilience is the ability of a material to return to its original state after it has been strained. In our lives, it is the ability to rebound from adversity. These setbacks may cause disappointment, frustration, anxiety. They may take great pains to overcome. But if we have done our jobs at UB, you have learned how to convert obstacles into opportunities. Unlike in physics, you do not return to your original state following a challenge. Instead, you grow wiser with experience, more creative in solving problems, more nimble in your mindset, more compassionate with yourself and others. In the book Letter to My Daughter, Maya Angelou wrote, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Graduates, throughout your academic journey, I have been so inspired by your unwavering dedication to excellence. You have shown it in the midst of great flux and in periods of calm. The disciplinary expertise you have gained as a result will serve you well in all of your future endeavors. When you combine that expertise with the resilience you have developed, truly no challenge is too great. You are well equipped to solve pressing problems, contribute to a more just, more equitable society, and make a profound impact on our world. Throughout UB's 175 years history, our commitment to harnessing our ideas and our innovations for the greater good has remained a unifying constant. Class of 2021, thank you for embracing that narrative in your pursuit of social betterment and service to the communities we serve around the globe. We look forward to seeing all that you accomplish in the next chapter. And if I may offer some advice before I conclude, as you advance through life, stay bold in your pursuits, but humble in your accomplishments. Stay resilient in the face of challenges, but firm in your core values. And finally, please stay connected with your UBSIM family. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Tripathi. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Professor Nojin Kwok, Vice Provost for International Education, University at Buffalo, to deliver the congratulatory message on behalf of the School of Management.
Hello, class of 2021. Wow, congratulations. You did it, and we are so proud of you. I want to welcome parents, families, grandparents, and friends, our graduates. You have done so much to make this day possible. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause. At this time, let me make a moment to recognize our wonderful colleagues at SIM who spent so many days and months preparing for today's ceremony in ways big and small. It's not easy to plan and implement this important ceremony during the pandemic, so thank you. Also, I would like to thank Dr. Kevin McKelvey and his team in the UBSIM program, Candice Pagoda, Winnie Chan, and Suzanne Lau, who I know are absolutely dedicated to the success of each of you. Thank you. At the University of Buffalo, we are exceptionally proud of the accomplishment of our students and graduates. Those accomplishments are even greater and even more impressive, given that you had to finish your program during a global pandemic. With no doubt, this has been a heck of a year to finish your formal education. In March of 2020, you went from being on campus, learning with peers, friends, and professors in the classroom, to going online in the course of the week. For many of us, the pandemic has meant being unable to hug and hold loved ones for over a year. And for too many, unfortunately, it has meant losing loved ones to COVID. It has also meant learning and working virtually from home. How many of us knew what Zoom was before this? But you did it. You are here. Despite challenges of the past year, you have accomplished a major milestone. We are incredibly proud of your adaptability, persistence, grit, and determination. You have shown that you know how to land even when you fall. Graduation marks a recognition and celebration of obtaining your hard-earned degree. It also signifies a transition defined by the same question that all students need to answer at their graduation. Now what? Well, for many of you, that is going to mean entering the workforce and starting your career in many different fields. For others, it's time to reflect on what you would really like to accomplish in your life. Yet for others, it means continuing your education with graduate school. While those paths are certainly varied and exciting, there could be a different kind of now what question, which has a special meaning right now. As we think about transition in which we emerge from this global pandemic, hopefully soon, you can ask the same question, now what? That is, in the post-pandemic world, or living through the pandemic, what will be the new normal? If I can share a graduation aspiration that we have for you, it is for you to consider how you, blessed with a world-class education, might act and work to put us, all of us, on a trajectory for new normal. Commit to your heart the way in which these times reveal what really matters, the health and well-being of loved ones, the resilience of our communities, and the sacrifices made by so many during the global pandemic who gave whole lives, their whole selves, to serve and support others. If the world is going to get better, it's going to be up to you because you have education, you have insight and the tools to take action. With everything suddenly feeling like it's up for grabs, it is your time to seize the initiative. Don't let anyone tell you to wait your turn. Don't let anyone tell you this is how it has been always done. More than ever, this is your moment, your generation's world to shape. The wait is over, the time is now, and you can certainly do it right. Class of 2021, the world changed. You will determine how we rebuild, and I ask you that you make your community your priority. You are that next generation. You've got more tools, technology, and talent than any generation before you. You are perhaps the most purpose-driven generation in history. You are perhaps the most purpose-driven generation in history. No generation has been better positioned to be warriors for justice and to remake the world. And for that reason, I'm incredibly optimistic that the biggest challenges we face in society and as a global community will be addressed head-on by you. As Mark Twain once wrote, the two most important days in life are the day you are born and the day you discover the reason why. My advice to you, graduates, is to discover and commit to your own why. If you do that, I can assure you that you will be able to achieve remarkable things in your life. Class of 2021, you should not be defined what you have lost to this virus, but by how you respond to it. You don't need permission to dance. Congratulations again. Go forward and make us proud. All of us at UB will cheer for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Vice Provost Kwa. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Mr. Joseph Hindrawan, Associate Vice Provost for Overseas Programs and Partnerships, University at Buffalo, to begin the conferral ceremony for the graduates of the Bachelor of Science, Business Administration degree program.
Baccalaureate degrees authorized by the State University of New York Board of Trustees will now be conferred. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science Business Administration degree please stand and remain at their seats. Vice Provost Kwa, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor of recognizing these candidates. They have met all the requirements of the university and are recommended to you by the faculty for the Bachelor of Science Business Administration degree.
By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State of University of New York, and the Council and the faculty of the University of Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree with all of the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. The graduates will now be presented by Associate Vice Provost Hindran. Please be seated.
Vice Provost Kwa, I will now present to you the graduate upon whom you have conferred the degree of Bachelor of Science Business Administration. For the Bachelor of Science Business Administration degree, summa cum laude, Askai Ninti Dulia. Andre Atta Hongray. Angel Tang Su Ting. Cyrus Tong Chien Wen. Halim Zu Hakim bin Muhammad Soib. Li Jiayi. Li Jiazhen Eunice. Li Lin Yan Olivia. Ling Chi Xiang. Lo Xing Yi Rachel. Mabanwa Tom Lorenzo Lasso. Rachana Ramanath Jamadani. Shawman Yo. Shida Sunai Pillai. Tan Jun Xian Xavier. Tan Yong Hyok. Tae Sui Ling. Wang Jing Ning. William Chu Wei Lian. Wong Hui Wen Vanessa. Amy Ku Mei Juan. Chan Guo Wei. Chan Hui Lin Steffi. Chao Xuan Ting Clarice. Chua Wei Hen. Pei Wen Emmeline. Evelyn Lin. Judah Tan Sing Chen. Kavina Jayaravin. Kimberly Tan Ji Ching. Lee Yuling Kimberly. Lim Kang Ni. Mathur Anuska. Neil Lim Wei Xiang. Ong Su Ying. Pat Chun Yang Gregory. Rich Tan Wei Han. Sean Pao Singh. Sia Pao Xuan Shamin. Vincent Lee Lee Kai. For the Bachelor of Arts with Cum Laude, Amber Wong Jun Young. Gautam Sucheta Nair Manes. Lao Su Ching Shamin. Long Tiang Wei Wilson. Manav Kumar Tamisha Gandhi. Miat Ted Har. Pa Peilin Brianna. Sarah Kong Ling Wei. Sito Yen Yi. Tan Yue Fong. Pang Sao Chiang Eric. Tam K. Yuan. Yip Shening. Aloysius Tai Wei En. David Guo. Lim Gang Sang. Livia Crestella Halim. Su Miat Mit Zhu. Thank you, Vice Provost Kwa. Due to the travel restriction, we have some graduates residing overseas who are unable to attend the commencement in person today. We are pleased to present them virtually through a slideshow. This concludes my presentation to the recipients of the Bachelor of Science Business Administration degree program. Let us give a round of applause to the graduates who have just been presented.
It is now my pleasure to invite Vice Provost Kwa to present the SIM UB Award for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Science Business Administration degree program. This award is presented to the student who has demonstrated academic excellence in the program. The winner of the SIM UB Award for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Science Business Administration degree program is Mr. Andre Arthur Hong Ray. Thank you, Vice Provost Kwa. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to invite the valedictorian of the Bachelor of Science Business Administration class of 2021, Mr. Gautam Sucheta Nayamanesh, to offer some remarks.
Professor Wei Kwok Ki, Provost, SIM. Professor Nojan Kwok, Vice Provost for International Education, University at Buffalo, the State University of New York. Distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I'm Gautam, and I'm very grateful and proud to have this honor to represent our cohort as the valedictorian. When I look at all of us here today in our graduation robes, I can't help but feel that there's no best representative for our cohort and that each and every one of us deserves to be up here. It sounds very cliche, I know, but if you take a second to remember all the countless number of in-class discussions, project meetings, midterms, finals, and of course, the age-old question that we have all asked, why should I be doing nutrition or psychology when I'm a business student? All that hard work and dedication have culminated into this moment where we all wear a proud smile of success and fulfillment on both our faces and on our loved ones too. A smile that proves that we are all equally deserving. As we all know, business students have always been fewer in numbers as compared to our peers from other majors, but we surely shared a strong bond. This major was never easy for us, but through all that stress, anxiety, sweat, and tears, we managed to soldier on to hold on to this precious degree that we have in our hands today. But keeping all those memories to one side, we also had a fair share of lighter moments and happier memories too. From building Legos in Professor Frankie's class, to having the most funniest and weirdest presentations in Professor Pecораro's class. I'm very grateful to all of you for these wonderful memories that we shared. From the unpredictability in the start as a freshman, to the unpredictability of the pandemic in the end, we persevered, and look where we are today, proud graduates. On this special occasion, I'd also like to thank a few people I'm very grateful for. Firstly, our dearest professors. Your passion and dedication to help us become better equipped individuals day by day is something that we students are very appreciative of, and we sincerely thank you for that. Secondly, my family within UB, my student council. Thank you, my fellow counselors, for always supporting me throughout my journey, giving me the opportunity to do the things that I never thought I would do, and for trusting me to be your president. Next, I'd like to thank the SIM-UB administration. Thank you for always making sure that the students have the best university experience possible. Next, for my best friends and family watching this from home. I'm very grateful for your presence in my life, and I sincerely count my blessings for it. Last but not the least, my rocks, my strength, my parents. No words of gratitude or thank you can ever justify what you have done for me. Thank you for always loving me, supporting me, motivating me, and most importantly, giving me pocket money. As we step into the next stages of our lives, all I wish is for us to become successful in being the best versions of ourselves. If we fail, it's okay. We learn, we grow, and we go again. As long as we keep trying, we are always winning, in my opinion. But beyond all that, let's always make sure to create and cherish memories as we go. Because once the dust settles, the smile of these memories are the ones that stays. Before I end my speech today, I would like to do something very cliche and share one of my favorite quotes. Eleanor Roosevelt once said that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. To the graduating class of 2021, may the next stages of our lives be filled with dreams, aspirations, and opportunities. Congratulations, graduates. Best of luck to everyone for their future goals. Thank you for a wonderful 3 years, and thank you, UB.
Thank you, Mr. Gotham. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Professor Deborah Street, Professor, Department of Sociology, University at Buffalo, to deliver the congratulatory message on behalf of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Greetings to the esteemed platform party, family and friends in the audience, and most especially those who are marking their graduation from the State University of New York at Buffalo today. I'm so pleased to be in Singapore with colleagues and students here at the Singapore Institute of Management. I speak on behalf of Dean Robin Schulze, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences at the Buffalo campus of the University at Buffalo. She was unable to travel to Singapore for this celebration, so that was my good luck. I lobbied very hard to be the person to represent the college so that I could come here and congratulate in person our wonderful students. I bring Dean Schulze's heartfelt congratulations and can say that I am delighted that I see some of my students in the audience today. I want to give special thanks to the faculty and staff who have guided you and who've served as your teachers and mentors as you've earned your degrees. And I'd also like to recognize the support and encouragement you graduates have received from so many others in your lives. Too many people are quiet heroes, so I hope when our celebration is over today, when the formalities are done, that you are able to safely hug and thank the people in your life who have made this day possible for you. I don't know who could have predicted when you embarked on your adventure in learning here at the University at Buffalo that the entire world would be in the throes of a pandemic by the time you were graduating. And yet, despite all those bumps in the road, you managed to get here. You managed to persevere and finish. So today is a real celebration as we are together and can reflect on the accomplishments of our graduates and wish them well in the next phases of their lives. Our commencement celebration is a special milestone in your life. When we came in, the procession came in, you heard the music Pomp and Circumstance. That is in honor of you. The robes that we wear, the speeches that we give, everything is an indication of the esteem that we hold for you as you mark this milestone in your life. You've done incredible things. You've run student clubs. You've managed to get through the classes, your favorite classes, your least favorite classes, with your favorite and maybe your least favorite professors. Those are all important experiences to have to prepare you for what's next in life. It's no exaggeration to say that in the circumstances of today, the geopolitical upheaval, a global pandemic, and a planet under threat due to climate change makes your knowledge and skills and experience and talents and creativity absolutely essential for all of our futures. Even in a time of global uncertainty, this milestone of graduation is a signal that you've finished one phase of your life and you're moving on to another. But what next? You graduates, I am sure, feel this weird combination of pride and anxiety, proud of your accomplishment and a little bit worried about what might be happening next. But remember this too, your accomplishments, the skills and knowledge you've acquired at our university have prepared you well to move forward. You have the smarts and the skills to forge your way in an uncertain world. I personally have fallen in love with Singapore and Singaporeans, but most especially our UB students, since I began coming here regularly in 2009. One of my first experiences in Singapore that year, I was fortunate enough to live in an HDB estate at Serangoon Avenue 4, was to be taken to a primary school by the little girl who lived 2 doors down from me for show and tell. So my first experience in Singapore was to learn something about Singapore from a student, albeit a small one. And in 2009, it could have been one of you. You're about the right age to have taken me to your class for show and tell. The first book I read about Singapore was Lee Kuan Yew's From Third World to First. He was proud of that accomplishment, the accomplishment that was possible only because your great-grandparents and grandparents and parents built this magical country that has given you the opportunity to acquire higher education and aspire to change the world. But once a country is first, what's left to accomplish? And when I thought about that, the only thing I could come up with is you accomplish what's next. There are no numbers anymore. It's not about a 3 and a 1. It's about what's next. As the pandemic is teaching us, what remains after first is what your generation gets to do that's important for not just your country, but for the planet. Previous generations have built a strong foundation for you. Don't turn your back on it. Sure, there are things that still need to change, and your generation can take care of that. You're not afraid of change. You will make a difference in the world, but you're still building on a foundation that was given to you as a gift. You're very lucky. You may not realize it yet, but if you keep open minds, if you keep learning, if you use that boundless creativity you have, and take all that skill and knowledge that you've acquired, you're going to not only make Singapore a better place, but the world a better place. Sometimes students come to me and ask me for advice. What should I do about this? What should I do about that? I'm usually reluctant to give advice, but I'm here and I'm going to give you some advice today. Work hard. That's always good advice. But don't work so hard that you forget to play and enjoy life so that your full humanity can be embraced. Be nice to people. Be nice to all people. Be nice to people you don't like very much. Be nice to people who you think are very different from yourself. Be as nice to your family and strangers as you are to your friends, and you will be part of making the world a better place. Practice kindness to yourself, to all the people around you. Be kind. When you have any choice at all, being kind is always the right choice. And believe that by working together, we can accomplish a better future. I would be remiss if I did not extend a warm invitation to UB-SIM graduates to consider coming to Buffalo and keep learning. I can't promise you equatorial weather, and in fact, this time of year, we might even have some snow, but I can promise you a whole legion of professors and mentors who would be happy to help you continue your learning journey. I would also be remiss if I did not convey to you how much I have loved being part of your intellectual journey. Congratulations on your commencement and best wishes for continued academic and professional success as you continue on your path of life. We can't wait to see what you are going to accomplish. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor Street. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Professor Street to begin the conferral ceremony for the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts degree programs.
Baccalaureate degrees authorized by the State University of New York Board of Trustees will now be conferred. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in International Trade and Sociology degree please stand and remain at their seats? Vice Provost Kwok, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor of recognizing these candidates. They have met all the requirements of the university and are recommended to you by the faculty for the Bachelor of Arts degree.
By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York, and the council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Bachelor of Arts degree with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. The graduates will now be presented by Associate Vice Provost Hinjirawan. Please be seated.
Vice Provost Kwok, I will now present to you the graduates upon whom you have conferred the degree of Bachelor of Arts International Trade. For the Bachelor of Arts International Trade degree with summa cum laude, Tan Yao Kun. with the magna cum laude, Natalie Tan Yi-Ru. With cum laude honor, Lee Hao-Ming Nelson. Rachel Tan Ka-min. Wong Li Ting. Nahar Taniska. Nurhalisa binti Husin. Tay Ching Xuan Madeline. Thank you, Vice Provost Kwa. Due to the travel restriction, we have some graduates residing overseas who are unable to attend the commencement in person today. We are pleased to present them virtually through a slideshow. This concludes my presentation of the recipients of the Bachelor of Arts International Trade Degree Program. Let us give a round of applause to the graduates who have just been presented.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to invite the valedictorian of the Bachelor of Arts International Trade Class of 2021, Mr. Tan Yao Kun, to offer some remarks.
Professor Wei Kwok Kee, Provost, SIM, Professor Nojin Kwak, Vice Provost for International Education, University at Buffalo, the State University of New York, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Yao Kun, and it is my honor to stand before you as a representative of the 2021 graduating class. 3 to 4 years ago, all of us took a leap of faith to join SIMUB. Some of us consulted websites to find out what the UB system was like. Others, like myself, took to cold messaging then students on LinkedIn and attending the SIM and UB open house just to get some assurance. My UB experience has shown me that there was no need to worry. In my time here, my classmates and I received exceptional education thanks to the faculty as well as academic advisors. We flew drones for GIS projects, learned about sustainability in cities, and once folded a giant paper plane in class with an A0-sized paper, though I'm not sure if the last one was really part of the syllabus. This education was only possible with the dedicated professors we had, and I would like to thank them on behalf of the graduating cohort for all the time we've shared and for challenging us to think beyond our mind's horizons. Commencement is an exciting time. It marks a time where we begin a new phase in life that is free and with promise of endless opportunities. It is easy to fear the start of adulthood with its accompanying set of obligations, rather than embrace one's new life. After all, the challenges we now face are not things we have faced before. However, in this new life, we can now do what we want, even travel overseas, maybe to Pulau Ubin if you think about it, if you wanted to. So with this new phase of life can seem scary, uncertain, and difficult to navigate, I hope all of you feel rejuvenated and energized by the sense of liberty that comes along. It is important to realize that life is coming from you and not at you. There are 2 things I wish to share with the graduating class. Firstly, always remember your tailwinds. As we embark on our professional lives, we often confront headwinds, challenges, and problems. In celebrating our commencement, I wish for all of us to remember the tailwinds, people who have supported us along the way, be it friends, family, and loved ones, who unconditionally supported us throughout our journey. Gratitude anchors us and helps us appreciate where we are today. Secondly, in work or in life, trust the process. In a result-driven world, we can often get lost in the numbers, the grades, the markers of achievement that create a narrative that we are defined by these imaginary things. In moments like these, never spare the effort to take stock of the present and how far we've come. The real rewards are often the journey we've chosen to take and the rewards and the friends we made along the way, rather than the destination. It is close to 2 years since the start of the pandemic, but I implore you to remember that our stories and narrative arcs are not defined by disruption. They are defined despite them. As I end my speech, I want to quote Eric Roth, who once said, "I hope you live a life you are proud of, and if you find that you are not, I hope you have the courage to start all over again." Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tan. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Associate Vice Provost Hindrawan to present the graduates.
Vice Provost Kwok, I will now present to you the graduate upon whom you have conferred the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. For the Bachelor of Arts, Sociology degree with summa cum laude, Deborah Lee Chia Ling. Hemadrasini Tirumurti. Loy Ching Hui Serena. Ng Siu Ching. Shanasim Si Lei. Siu Hui Ching. Tan Kai Wen. Yo Sun Yuan. With magna cum laude, Andrea Lo Moon Yi. Angeline Wu. Bo Chui Wen. Chu Zu Zhen Welda. Lim Qian Yu. Miko Wong Mei Chi. Natasha Vidya Chandra. Sandra Leong Kai Chi. Xia Chi Lai. Sean Tay. Tan Si Lin Priscilla. Tae Jun Xuan Clarence. Wong Wen Min Mabel. With cum laude honor, Chin Dian Gilson. Chua Wei Chi Jasper. Dana Lynn Calamber. Eileen Un Yi Ling. Go Yu Yang Dylan. Lua Ziying. Nicole To Yi Sing. Nur Atika Muhammad Basir. Rima Asok Chandiramani. Sim Zi Xuan. Tan Jiachun Nicholas. Tan Li Xuan. Yong Chi Chi. Jia Yu Ron Jepper. Jamie Ng Wei Ling. Nurujana binti Abdurrasa. Tan Chia En Melanie. Yang Pei Chun. Thank you, Vice Provost Kwa. Due to the travel restrictions, we have some graduates residing overseas who are unable to attend the commencement in person today. We are pleased to present them virtually through a slideshow. This concludes my presentation to the recipient of the Bachelor of Arts Sociology degree program. Let us give a round of applause to the graduates who have just been presented.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to invite the valedictorian of the Bachelor of Arts Sociology class of 2021, Ms. Yo Shun Yuan, to offer some remarks.
Professor Wei Kwok Ki, Provost SIM, Professor No Jin Kwak, Vice Provost for International Education, University at Buffalo, the State University of New York, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today marks a significant milestone for all of us. It has been 2 years since the COVID-19 pandemic, yet graduating in this period of time has been nothing short of amazing. This transition can be challenging yet accelerating. Despite that, I believe our undergraduate education has equipped us to be positive change makers as we move forward. As UB graduates of today and youth leaders of tomorrow, I would like to share 3 takeaways today. Firstly, always stay true to yourself. Knowing what excites you, understanding who you are, and leveraging on your strengths is a reflective process we should constantly engage ourselves with. What I took away from sociology were not only the theories, but the critical thinking skills. Sociology has taught me not to always question, think, or reflect, but more importantly, reframe our perspectives to view issues in a new light. Secondly, be adaptable. I'm sure many of us were not used to online classes or working from home at the start. Yet, we are now acclimatized to the new normal that has become part of our lives. My education at UB imparted more than just skills or knowledge. It instilled in me to be firm on my destination, but flexible on the journey. Above all, I developed a thriving mindset and gained an incredible network of friends and mentors. If we can turn crises into opportunities, obstacles into challenges, adversities into adventures, I believe we'll be successful in every endeavor we seek to achieve. Lastly, have a grateful heart. This is a valuable platform to express my gratitude to my family and the SIM-UB community. My time here has been transformative to my professional development. But more than that, the enduring relationships that I built were noteworthy to my personal growth. Classmates to friends, professors turned mentors, the people we met in UB were our guiding light during our undergraduate years. Now that we have graduated and have opened our next chapter in life, we shall light our own paths and be the inspiration for others. Once again, I would like to congratulate the class of 2021. We did it. And may all of us continue to shine on our own journeys ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Yeo. We shall now present awards to individual graduates who have excelled in their studies. It is now my pleasure to invite Professor Street to present the SIM-UB Awards for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Arts degree programs. These awards are presented to the students who have demonstrated academic excellence in the program. The winner of the SIM-UB Award for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Arts International Trade degree program is Mr. Tan Yao Kun. The winner of the SIM-UB Award for Academic Excellence in the Bachelor of Arts Sociology degree program is Mr. Alexander Sun Yi Wei. Unfortunately, he is unable to join us today. We would like to congratulate him on his achievement. Thank you, Professor Street. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the commencement ceremony. On behalf of SIM and the University at Buffalo, I would like to congratulate all graduates. As we celebrate your success, let us not forget the people who have walked this arduous journey of learning with you, encouraging and supporting you along the way. Today, as you don your academic regalia, they are the ones who are the most proud of you. May I now request for graduates to rise? Turn and face your parents, relatives, and friends. Let us put our hands together to show our appreciation to your family and loved ones. Graduates, please be seated. I would like to thank all of you for taking part in this memorable occasion with us. The members of the academic procession will now take their leave. Would the audience please stand and remain standing until the academic procession has left the hall.